Okay.
I'm very glad to be doing this interview.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you're on it. All right, I'm Jeff, and you're Jackie. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Do you want to?
I'm not doing great. I'm doing horrible.
Do you want to give me a little history about yourself, where
Yes.
you're from, stuff like that?
I am 40 years old. I have a twin sister named Jenny. I'm from Wallingford, Pennsylvania, Delaware County, Pennsylvania. It's a middle-class suburb area. I went to Strathaven High School, Springfield High School, and Sun Valley High School. We moved around a lot because my parents were divorced and kept getting back and forth together. My parents divorced at 3, and we moved in with my grandparents with my dad. My dad was a workaholic. He worked at Amtrak as an inspector.
Okay.
He was
Good money.
Yeah, my dad was very well off, and but he was never home. And when he was home, he was very strict and abusive and mean. So I was always scared of my father. And my grandmother would also be abusive and mean. They used to lock us in the cellar for when we did something bad. So that as a child made me rebel in school. Like I started bullying other girls, and I did that because I got power back from not having power back from being a kid at home.
Sure.
And but I didn't like that feeling of being a bully. So I started actually changing and observing, more caring and trying to fix it. I started loving my family regardless of what they did to me. And I started seeing them for they were hurt as children. They were hurt in abusive cycles.
Sure.
It's all they know. It's what we're taught.
Yeah. It can be really hard to break those cycles.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Very hard.
So I can understand what you're saying. It can be extremely hard to break those cycles.
Yes. So I pitied my father because I felt like he's not happy. I wanted him to be happy. I knew he wasn't happy, and that just saddened me. So I loved him regardless of his meanness. And did everything in my power to show him that. And and same with my grandparents. My family is very honorable. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Sorry, I should have gotten. I don't know. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. I'm gonna stop this for a second. I wanted to give you a. All right, we're back. I wanted to give you a towel, paper towel. You're
Okay.
upset.
Yes.
So, what is your drug of choice?
Ice is my my number one choice right now.
Okay.
But I do heroin as well. I do heroin basically just to get well. Heroin doesn't get me high anymore.
So that's just a maintenance thing, so you
Yes.
won't get sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And ice makes me feel like a superwoman.
Yeah.
It gives me warmth. It gives me coziness. It gives me comfort. It gives me love. It gives me sense of just security, pain free.
Yeah.
I have really bad pain, mental health, and physical ailments when I'm sober, and I'm very suicidal when I'm sober.
Okay.
So that's why I use drugs.
Right.
I self-medicate.
Sure. Now, I'm going to show the wheelchair. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, that's your wheelchair.
Yes.
Can you explain how you ended up in that?
Yes, I started shooting dope. I never shot dope until I became homeless, which I became homeless around 5 months ago.
Okay.
My mom passed away from a heroin overdose, and
sorry to hear that.
I couldn't afford the taxes on the house. I mean, my sister couldn't afford the taxes on our house, on the house, so they took the house. And my stepdad also was fighting to keep the house. My mom didn't leave the house to him, but he fought. He was fighting that he was married to her, and that he had legal rights. So when we left the house, he was still living in the house. Um, but they were taking the house. So I don't know what is left of him or anything. So yeah, losing my mom was really rough because she was my backbone, my support.
So how did you end up in the wheelchair? What?
Oh,
An injury?
I shot up,
Mm-hmm.
and from shooting up, there was a miss, and the miss, when you miss a vein, it causes like a bubble inside, and it gets infected, and then an abscess forms,
Mm-hmm.
and then the trank wound comes, and
So is that what
I
did
have
it?
holes in my skin now.
Wow.
I can show you.
You said you're dealing with a bunch of trank sores, right?
Yeah, this is my hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't take it too much off. Yeah, wow.
That's my hand.
Wow. Okay, put that back on. That's okay. I don't want you to. I know that's gonna hurt. Oh,
Sorry.
you need help?
I just wanted to show.
Yeah, no. Listen. I really appreciate you doing that. It's
That's
crazy.
a miss. That's from
just a
shooting
miss?
up. Yeah, there's a hole in my skin now, and it feels like my hand is burning on fire.
Now, how long has it been like that for?
This a week and a half. My knee, 4 months.
Wow.
My foot, 1 week.
Wow. So you got sores on both legs. Your arm, one arm. Man. Do you have any desire to go to the hospital to get a look at?
I went to the
scared?
hospital, and the medication they gave me wasn't strong enough to stop the withdrawal. Even though they were giving me the Dilaudid, Oxycontin, Percocet, they give the max. And
was it still the trank withdrawal?
It was horrible. I couldn't take it. I had to discharge myself.
Wow.
It was that bad.
Well, I hear that over and over again down here. People wanting to go to the hospital to get help, and then the trank withdrawal. Just hold on 1 second. All right, good. Just the trank withdrawal just being that bad where they can't stay in the hospital.
There's something about the trank. It's different withdrawal than the regular brown heroin withdrawal. It's more like just like the manual is just really bad.
I get people telling me how bad it is. I'm just so glad I haven't. I never. It's like the only withdrawal I never went through, and I plan on keeping it that way.
The sad part is I've been living dope sick almost every day. Because I get robbed and beaten all the time around here for all my stuff.
Now that because you're in a wheelchair and you can't stick up for yourself.
Yeah, I think they think I'm weak.
Damn.
And I won't fight back because I don't believe in violence. And I used to be violent, and I don't want to be violent anymore. Like, I don't want to have that in me anymore. And I'll let them beat me and rob me.
Yeah, Rob was saying that you're having a hard time out here, Robert. That's why he pulled me over. He's like, I got someone you should interview.
They just tried taking my wheelchair. They just tried taking my wheelchair, saying that it wasn't that they need it more than I do. That his friend's foot was worse than mine, and they were gonna give it to him and take it from me. And I had to fight that. I don't know why they didn't take it. I'm surprised they didn't.
Yeah, wow.
Honestly.
Sorry you're going through all that down here, man.
It's men, too. Like, it's men and women, but mainly men that are bullying and robbing me. And I'm not gonna win against a man because women aren't built. It's unfair. We're not built like a man.
And
I'm injured.
Your arm, your legs are injured. I get it, man.
And like I get beat. When I get beat, it is painful because I have all these injuries. And on top of that, like I got hit up here,
Oh, yeah,
the mark.
Yeah, wow, that's an old scar. It looks like.
She punched me so hard, I fell around, and she tackled me to the ground, and I hit my head on the cement really hard, and it was painful, and I thought I was gonna faint, like it was a headache.
Yeah,
like it was.
What if you got a concussion?
Like I really was scared. I cracked my skull. Like it was that hard, and like they don't care here. They don't care about like you as a person. Like it saddens my soul because like I just see so much like
I get it.
evil, and it's not their fault, but it is their fault. Like I'm not justifying.
Oh, if they're bullying you, that's their fault, man.
Yeah, so I'm not justifying. Like
don't justify
you
them being assholes.
can make choices in life. Like
yeah.
my thing with drugs, I didn't have a choice with drugs. I feel drugs saved my life, and I know people are probably like, that's crazy to say, and that's wrong to say, and you just want to get high. No, drugs got me out of bed and gave me a chance to live. Like I didn't have a life without it. Like I didn't want to get out of bed.
Well, you said you dealt with depression and suicidal thoughts, right?
Yeah, it was really bad.
Right.
Like I didn't want to live. Yeah. Like there was zest for life. I didn't want to hang out with anyone. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to go to school. Like,
I can relate a lot to that. I dealt with suicidal thoughts since I was like probably 13 is when they started. And
yeah.
I still get them.
It's
like
horrible.
when I hit puberty is when they really started around there.
And
even now, 7 years, just so you know, 7 years sober I am now. 8 in April.
I can't believe it. That's amazing. Congratulations,
thank
dude.
you.
I don't know how, like, I feel like you're, like, better than me.
No,
because
I had a lot of support, and I also got off the streets before this fentanyl and trank hit. I am not better than you guys in any way. I just got lucky getting off the streets before the trank and the fentanyl hit. Don't ever say...
Did you shoot?
Yeah, 20 years I shot heroin. I've been in rehabs probably 50, 60 times. In and out of jails my whole life, you know, just madness. And I don't know what happened. I told you before I started this thing, a couple kids I knew died while I was in rehab when fentanyl just came out. And that kind of scared me. And I took the Vivitrol shot for 1 month. And I told them to get me out of Philly. I went up to Bucks County.
Okay.
And I just started over. It's probably what you're going to have to do if you want to get clean is just get away from all this. And
I did that, and I loved it.
Try it again.
I had to take Suboxone, though.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
I hate that.
So, listen, let me tell you one other thing. My brother makes probably $150,000 a year now, has a nice apartment, lives in Center City, killing that life. He's been on Suboxone for 14 years, and he's never going to come off them, he says. He takes 2 milligrams every day, which isn't a lot, but he needs it for his crutch, so...
I also had to take Wellbutrin, and I had to snort them.
Oh, wow.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
And then I run out of Wellbutrin, and then I'm like not feeling good.
Yeah,
it's like I need something. Like
so that's okay. Some people do need something. You might just have to be on something.
Yeah.
You know? It's called MAT, medically assisted treatment. It's there for a reason. You know, a lot of people can raw dog sobriety like that.
I just want people to understand there are people that don't use drugs because they want to get high. They use drugs because they're really stuck medicating.
Shut down the voices in their head.
Yes.
Like you said, it made you get up out of bed to go at least get the drugs and
yeah.
want to do them.
I have energy.
Yeah.
I had no energy. Like it was sickening. Like I couldn't even. I couldn't even get up to the bathroom. Yeah. That's how sickening it was.
Like I told you, it was. That last year of me getting high, I literally showered maybe twice.
Yeah.
Like the only time I got out of bed was to get drugs.
Yep.
And I smelled so bad.
I haven't showered in months right now. And
Well, I can smell the sore, but that's about it. You don't smell
Yeah.
too bad. Like I could just.
I try to keep
Yeah.
clean, wiping
I'm just
and
worried
stuff.
about you with the sores. The smell is. Hopefully they're not infected. You know.
No, it's definitely infected. I have a prescription.
Mm-hmm.
I got.
Yeah, I've been watching, making sure no one goes near it.
I have a prescription for
Antibiotics.
antibiotics. I gotta get them filled.
Yeah.
But I keep getting beaten and robbed, and I'm sick, dope sick, on top of being in so much pain from these injuries. I can't walk. Pushing myself in the wheelchair is like, it's really hard, you guys. Like, you might think it's easy, it's not, especially I don't have a hand.
Yeah, no,
I can't wheel it.
Pushing a wheelchair with one good arm and two bad legs and a bad nose. That's horrible.
It's rough.
And like, just for you to go to the bathroom must be an excursion.
Yeah.
You know? Pain in the ass.
Yes,
So
it is.
I get why it could be hard. Now, have you tried to get a bed in a shelter? Have you tried that yet?
Yeah, I've tried that. The shelters are horrible. They make you come and be back at like 5, and then you sit in a room. They make you just sit in a room and stare at a wall or a TV, and there's nothing to do. And they make you sit there. You can't leave.
So it's just a board. No, with the Beacon one down here, you can come and go now. They don't. There's no.
I know, but the Beacon has a fucking year's waiting.
Is there that long?
Like
yeah.
it's like it's the number one
Yeah.
shelter everyone wants to get into. I'm on the list.
Okay. Well, just keep following up with that. Hopefully, you know, it seems like it's so much. How much better it would be for you guys just to at least get a bed somewhere, man.
Yeah.
You know,
like I'm doing things I never thought I would do. I'm eating out of trash cans, like to survive. Like I'm starving and I have to eat, and I'll eat cold, old, dirty food, like because I have to. And I never thought I would resort to that. I pick up cigarette butts from the ground. I have used shared noodles. And that makes me sickening because I never had Epi or Hep C or AIDS.
Yeah.
I don't worry about that. But I get so desperate, like the pain of the sickness. All you want is just the relief, just to stop the pain. Like it's all it consumes you.
Yeah.
And
I remember I used to get high just to quiet my head down for a little bit, just to shut my head up for
relax.
a couple fucking minutes.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of empathy for you, and I understand what you're going through.
It's not fun.
It's not. I'm hoping you can, you know, change your.
Well, I have a
situation
mission.
around.
I have hope. There is hope.
You do have hope.
I do.
Okay, that's good.
But I just feel like I'm not gonna make it. That's the problem.
Well, if you do choose to get help, I will come visit you, bring you clothes, toiletries, all that. Every person I can get into rehab and then recovery houses, I'll help you in any way I can.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. You're a good person. You're a really good person. It's people like you that make the world a better place. And you know what? I want to let you guys know I have 3 beautiful children that don't deserve this either. And they should have their mommy.
Yeah. Addiction tears families apart, man.
But they're good kids, and I'm really grateful they're in a good place.
That's good they're in a
with
good...
my family.
Okay, so they're with your family.
Yes.
All right, that's good.
Very good place.
All right.
I'm grateful for my family.
Now, if you do choose to get better, get help, do you have support you could reach out to, like your family? You think they would help you at this point? If you made a genuine attempt to get better?
I don't want them to see me, unless I'm me again. Like,
But everyone needs help sometimes, you know? I don't want you to stay down here and suffer just because you're scared to ask for help or anything.
I won't call my family or any of them until I'm sober.
Okay.
Until I complete the mission.
Yeah. Do you know where to go to get help for like rehab and stuff like that? Do you know where to go
That's
to reach
not
out?
help. It's not help. It's which doesn't help. Therapy, I've done it all. Therapy, rehab. It's not. It doesn't help me. It's not a fix. The only thing that can fix me is self-medicating, and I have to just accept that I'm going to take some oxygen and Wellbutrin for the rest of my life if I want to stay sober.
Now you could even take the Sublocade shot.
Yeah, the Sublocade
That's
shot's
once a month
new.
shot. I have heard awesome
People are
things
getting
about
high. People are taking it and get high on it.
Are they?
Yeah. It's me. I'm surprised they made it to where you can get high on it.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't know enough about it. I've heard people say good things about it. In the future, when I see you, can we do follow-up interviews?
Yes.
See how you're doing? I like to
Yes.
keep in touch with the people I talk to.
I really like you, Jeff. You're a good guy.
Oh, I appreciate
Very
that.
good guy. I'm glad to meet good people.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate you agreeing to do this or telling Robbie we do it. You know, I appreciate it. I think it's important to show people, especially you that are in the wheelchair.
Yes.
Because that
I
makes it that
want the
much
world
harder.
to see the truth. I want the world to open their eyes. I want the world to not judge addicts. Some of them, yes, piss me off too. Some of them, yes, get high because they like to get high, and that pisses me off. It does. It pisses me off because. But there's still something. You gotta think. There's still something gotta be wrong with them if they want to use drugs.
Well, they're human beings.
You know?
That's the way I look at it. Everyone, they're human beings. Everyone deserves. You know, no one deserves to live like this. All right, sweetie. I appreciate you taking the time to do this.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll do another one here in like a month or so when I see you again.
Thank you. Let's find the cure.
Yeah, for real. Seriously. All right. Have a good day.
Thank you.